I obviously love hitting homers and love hitting doubles, but those are going to come more consistent than scoring from second on a sac fly. I mean, that got the whole team going, man. I mean, that was a lot of fun. Like I said, I've been wanting to do. I did it one time in low A and been looking to do it ever since. And to be able to do it in the big leagues against the Cubs, I mean, that's what two dreams are made of right there. That was sick. Pop said, if I wasn't running hard, he wouldn't have been able to send me. And just so happened I was, and it turned into a nice play.
Case, look at a game like this with so many little moments. I mean, you could look at it just as the score, and it was a sac fly that decided, or you could look at it as defense, or you could look at it as home run. I mean, do you catalog all the ways this game kind of twisted, and how do you kind of keep track of it?
Of course, man. I mean, that was wild. We got off to that 2-0 lead, and then they put up 5, and obviously that was a big momentum shift. And then we come out there, put up 2, and then put up 4. So, and then they come back and put up 2. I mean, that game had a lot. If you don't like watching that game as a fan, I mean, you just don't like baseball. That was a lot of fun. The energy tonight was electric. I mean, both sides. They obviously have a good amount of fans here as well, and the Cardinals were, I think, just a little bit louder tonight, and it was just. I think that was probably one of my favorite games of the year, if not, my favorite. So to get a win on top of it, I mean, that was just a sick day.
Things that Nato just talked about was setting a standard. You all sort of found that this year. You've been in a spot where you know the standard you have to play up to. Do you sense that this team has been able to kind of find that and maybe mature in that way and get to that level?
Yeah, I mean, I think it just kind of goes back to the principles of this organization. They want you to run hard and just play gritty. We got a lot of guys that are like that, and I just think as a collective whole, we're all pulling in the same direction. And we obviously want to make the playoffs and go to the World Series. So we got to do the little things to get there, and that's part of it.
You know everything Nolan's done in this game, but for him to barehand that ball, what kind of guts does it take to do that barehanded?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't making the play, and I was pretty nervous, so I'm sure he was. I mean, it was sick. I don't think a lot of guys could do that. Me personally, I don't know if I have the confidence to be able to just barehand that like that, but no, I mean I've seen that a couple times now. So watching that dude play defense every day is amazing. He's definitely stepped it up this year. I don't really know how he's aging backwards out there, but I mean that dude's different for sure.